Here are 10 reasons why American Negroes should receive reparations immediately. Historical slavery. The enslavement of millions of Negroes in the United States was a brutal and dehumanizing system that built much of the nation's wealth on their unpaid labor. Racial wealth gap. The economic disparity between white Americans and Negroes is a direct result of systemic policies that have excluded Negroes from wealth-building opportunities for generations. Jim Crow era. Even after the abolition of slavery, Negroes were subjected to Jim Crow laws that enforced racial segregation and furthered economic and social disadvantages. Unfulfilled government promises. The promise of 40 acres and a mule was made to freed slaves after the Civil War, but was never delivered, leaving many Negro families without the means to build generational wealth. Redlining and housing discrimination. For decades, Negroes were systematically denied home loans and access to certain neighborhoods, preventing them from owning property and passing down wealth. Mass incarceration. Disproportionate incarceration rates among Negroes have devastated families and communities, perpetuating cycles of poverty and social disadvantage. Health disparities. Negro communities have suffered from chronic health disparities due to systemic racism in healthcare, environmental racism, and lack of access to quality services. Education inequity. Negro children have historically been denied access to quality education, which has limited opportunities and economic mobility for generations. Cultural erasure and trauma. The legacy of slavery and systemic racism has caused profound cultural and psychological trauma that continues to affect Negro communities. Moral accountability. The United States has a moral responsibility to atone for the centuries of exploitation, discrimination, and violence against Negroes, and reparations are a necessary step in acknowledging and rectifying these wrongs. These reasons highlight the need for reparations as a means of addressing the historical and ongoing injustices faced by Negroes in America. Credits Originie Studios.
OriginieSounds bang bang receipt gang.
Black people? No.
Why did y'all pass a law only for Asians? Why did y'all pass a law only for Native Americans? Why did y'all pass a law only for transgenders? Why did y'all pass a law only for LGBTQs? Why did y'all pass a law only for immigrants? If you can't do anything just for black people, this is what she said. It came out of her mouth. If you can't do anything just for black people, how was it possible for you and President Biden to do all these other things for specific ethnic groups in this country?
OriginieSounds.
Every time I turn around, I just get more and more sick of y'all. What in the hell are y'all celebrating? Y'all haven't seen Camilla this entire time. Camilla did the same exact thing the average nigga do when they know they're about to need you. Figure out a way to get in contact with you. She threw up a barbecue. Niggas been getting tricked for years with food. She allowed y'all to drink up all the Czech sodas that y'all wanted and take all the pictures with her that y'all wanted, showing nothing but gums and teeth. Half of the photos that y'all was able to take with this woman wouldn't have dare been captured in a photo with half of y'all if she didn't need you. She wouldn't dare be even caught standing beside some of y'all if she didn't need you. And y'all celebrating because she was able to raise up millions of dollars in 24 hours? When we got sisters and brothers out here in the world can barely provide food on the table for their families. People out here in the world hurting, and y'all in celebration mode over this fuckery. Honestly, I think the best thing for all of us to do is do like our grandparents taught us. Stop tending to other people's house and worry about our own house. Some of y'all are too focused on the White House. In fact, some of y'all are just entirely too grown. You actually seen plenty presidents make it in and out the White House with absolutely no change being made after they depart. So I don't know why some of y'all grown ass is celebrating like y'all doing.
OriginieSounds. Bang bang receipt gang.
Ho ho ho! Yes, yes, definitely.
Black people, African Americans. They don't come from Africa. They were already here. The black people, they weren't brought over by slaves. They are the original owners of America.
You talk more shit than a little bit. Back to Mother Africa. That's bullshit. Without question, we are all black Americans. You do not know a goddamn thing about Africa. I am from Detroit, Motown. So you can watch Tootsie your monkey ass back to Africa if you want to.
New York was already there for thousands.
OriginieSounds. Bang bang receipt gang.
Ho ho ho! Yes.